So do you want to talk or?
Yeah.
So this week we decided not to shoot and we decided to focus a little bit more on photobooks. This is something we're trying to learn and develop as a practice and part of our process. Yeah, we talk about each of our favorites. What do photobooks mean to you, man?
Oh, I get to hold this. Yeah, I think the reason that I personally like to integrate photobooks into my practice and process is because it allows me to see a multitude of different artists in a physical form. A lot of us are very active, myself and RJ included, on Instagram and other social medias where we can see images in, a digital form, which is great to share that, to have the ability to share, but in a physical form, it really provides you with a different kind of experience. There's so much that goes into a photo book. Textures of the paper, sequentially, how images are seen, pairings, so many different things that go into making a book, and it really gives you an insight to the artist, their intentions, as well as how they conducted themselves during the practice. You really feel a lot more about everything that goes on.
It's the final, iteration of the photographic process. So with that, it comes, the ultimate intention of the artist. So I think we're excited to explore on that.
So it's really incredible, and that's why we're here today to share three. Because that's a great number. 3 is an incredible number, but 3 of our favorite photo books. So that's pretty much it for now. We're gonna hop on inside. We'll show you a little inside of the Photo Fools household. Here we go. Take a look.
Pretty good.
Cool. So here it is. Stephen Shore's Uncommonplace. This is the first book that I had ever purchased myself. Stephen Shore is an incredible photographer, and I have a lot of appreciation for his work. And the main thing that I really, really can appreciate about his work is the fact that Stephen Shore traveled all across the nation and was able to capture these uncommon, but truly they are common places. They're everyday walks that people stroll by nonchalantly. There are certain hotel rooms like this that people just pass by, glance by, nothing really to pay attention to until Stephen Shore puts his own unique photographic eye onto these images. When capturing these images, when making these images, he utilizes the eye in which he's developed over many years from traveling, from experiencing many things. So that's what's so great about Stephen Shore, is the fact that he is able to live in the present, live in the moment, and capture things as they come to him. And something I really, really enjoy about him. So this is San Francisco Noir, book by Fred Lyon. What's incredible about Fred Lyon is that he actually existed in a time from 1940. Well, he's still alive to this day. He's 90-some years old, late 90s. But he existed in a time in the 1940s, and he captured a time in the 1940s of San Francisco when the Bay Bridge, that beautiful bridge right there, was being built. So what's amazing about Fred Lyons is not only his photographic eye, the way in which he sees, look at these beautiful leading lines here, but his ability to capture history overall. I mean, think about it. The Bay Area is such a happening area, and it's constantly growing and constantly evolving. And Fred Lyons was on the ground floor, being a Bay Area resident, traveling to New York, building a career as a fashion photographer, and then going back to San Francisco and enticing magazines and different publications to allow him to capture his home and really do it in such a unique and beautiful way. I mean, none of these images can be replicated. I truly believe that. Not only because they're captured at a certain time, but because Fred Lyon is the one who took them. I mean, this is something that really speaks volumes to me, personally, as a photographer. Amazing compositions. After seeing these images, after seeing a Fred Lyons image, you can truly, truly tell what a Fred Lyons image is. He does whatever he wants, and he captures how he feels in an incredible way, and I truly, truly appreciate that. And another thing I will say about Fred Lyons is, on a more personal note, he's an incredible person. He has just had such an incredible view on the world. To this day, he still holds said view, so I really appreciate that. So the final book in the series is Louis Baltz. This is a complete works book. Louis Baltz, truly, really huge inspiration to me. My first mentor, teacher, Alyssa, actually pointed out to me how there's various similarities in my work and Louis Balt's work. He was a big proponent of the new topographics movement, but also there's one quote by Louis Baltz that will forever stick with me, and that is, he said that photography is the only art form that is deductive and not constructive. And that means that when we go out and we take images, we make images, we are the only artists, however you want to call it. We're the only artists out here. Okay, just real quick, this image right here, one of my favorite images of all time. Had to say it. Anyway, in the fact that we are deductive, we are unique because we are taking moments in time and we are holding on to those moments in time. And that's our art form as photographers, and I think that Louis Baltz really, truly resonates with me. Not only by saying that, but as you can see, it's a very simple form of imagery. There's not much going on in these images, but at the same time, there's a lot of incredible things. And here we are moving into the night series for Louis Baltz. His color stuff, I'm not too well versed in, but as I've searched through this book, there is some pretty incredible work. His initial work is really what inspires me heavily, but this stuff is a lot different. And as he grew as a photographer over time, things changed, his perspective changed, and so that's kind of what the end of this book is his changing perspective. Still have a lot of love for Louis Baltz.